So this is the D-Series 105 mower. I'd say this mower is probably about a good 8 years old. It has the smaller deck on it. I think it's a 42-inch cut. I'm going to show you guys how to remove this mower deck. It's really simple. It doesn't require any special tools. It is a little bit of brute force. What I'm going to do is pull the mower deck off, pressure wash it out, get all the clumps of dirt and grass material out of it, and then reinstall it and leave it for the winter time. Grease up the bearings, that kind of stuff. So let's go through it. To start off with, there is several locations that we're going to be disconnecting, and luckily they did this right by just using pins. All right, to start off with, we're going to lower the deck all the way down. And what that did is that took pressure off of all of our system. All right, so first thing is we're going to disconnect the engagement wire. It's as simple as pulling this cotter pin out, lifting this bracket or this little mounting attachment point. I like to put the hardware back in where it came off of so I don't get it lost or confused. And then we're just going to unhook the spring in the back. From the engagement bar. It's just simply kind of fish hooks itself in there like that. Simple. Put that out of the way. All right, the next thing, since we're on the left hand side, we're going to pull this cotter pin out of this deck arm. So it's a cotter pin and a washer. Pull that arm, we'll just lay it down. Throw the washer and the pin back in there. All right, next thing is going to be this lifter arm bracket here. Same thing with that. Pull our cotter pin out. Pull our washer off, and then slide our arm off. So you can see that this arm just kind of keys in the oval, reaches itself right back up there. Take that, set it up top, washer, and cotter pin. Next thing we're going to do is this front arm here. Let me give you guys a better shot at that. So this front arm controls the height of the leading edge of your mower deck. This cotter pin's a little bit different, but same principle. Just lift up on it, pull that sucker out. You can see our arm hangs down. We'll do the same thing here. Pin our washer. And our pin. Off to the other side. That rear arm, same thing on the other side here. Just on the back. Take our cotter pin out, wash her off. Now this side is actually hanging on this bracket, so when I take it off, it's going to fall down a little bit. So just be warned about that. All right. Take our arm off. Reinstall our washer and cotter pin. So now we have the deck connecting arm, same as the other side. Cotter pin, our washer popped off, washer, and reinstall. The last thing we're gonna do is this belt, the actual drive belt in here. So because our mower is sitting down now, we can go ahead and push the slack out of this. I always just loop it down. I think you can unbolt these arms, but I've never really found it necessary to do so. So loop it down, come off the bracket, off the pulley, and there you go. Now our mower deck is free of the actual mower itself. Let's go ahead and let's pull to the right. All right, this part here is where you might need a little assistance, but we're just gonna fish hook it out. So that's really it. Things we messed with were these two arms, the cable that connects in to right here with the spring, our pulley belt, our forward bar, and then these 2 points back here. And that's it. Now our mower deck's off. Let's take it over, pressure wash it off, and then we can grease it up. I figured I might as well give this a good wash down while it's out here. So um, 99% sure it'll die because it's low on fuel. Alright, I just fought with the grease gun for about a half an hour, longer than it took me to do this job, so let's just pull the mower deck under. I'll grease it later. Okay, one thing I should have mentioned before is before you end up dragging this underneath, you want to make sure that these arms for the deck brackets are in the forward position like this. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take it back out because you can't swing it around. So let's hook this up. Hook our spring in. Back to our detent. All right, caught up in that. All right. Our belt. Oops, wrote that wrong. There we go. All right, let's get our support arm. There. All right, other side. And washer. Oops, y'all in my way again. As long as you center up the mower deck to the mower, those are a lot easier to do. As you saw, that one wasn't that difficult. All right, last thing to do is just to run it to get the water out of these bearings, and it's good.
Okay, now I hooked up the prop.
All right, for real this time. Now we're done.